Hello. I forget what I was even doing. Probably something to do with animals. Is that not rotating?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Map. Hogwarts.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many.
Milestone achieved.
Whilst
Annabeth watched 3
reading about
consecutive streams
I
this
learned
month
that
and
she built a
sparked a
secret
watch
Depulso
streak.
training room here at Hogwarts.
That is new.
But in typical clever Herodiana fashion,
Wait, what?
one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course,
I'll take a
3rd years
screenshot.
aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
I don't know if you can see it, if it's just a streamer thing. Hannah, thank you for the resub!
Why can't Harry Potter tell the difference between the pot he uses to make potions and his best friend? They're both called Ron.
Oh my god, that's that's pretty good. Thank you for the resub, Hannah.
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graffhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Did you see
Simply
it,
go
Deej,
to
in
the Hall of
group chat?
Herodiana. It's at the base
Yeah,
of
that's
the
interesting.
defense against the Dark
Did you
Arts
see that
Tower.
in the chat or
There,
no?
you'll find a series of
No,
Depulso
but I
puzzles
didn't-
concealing
I
pieces
showed
of
up after Hannah got here,
Herodiana's
so I don't know if
ensemble.
it's just
Oh.
very bad for me or
I
what.
shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Aloha, Mora.
What? I opened a chest. How did my petting cat? I guess happy little accident.
Aloha Mora.
Almost 4 years. Just a month and a half.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
It'll be 4 years when I'm down there.
Aloha Mora.
Yeah.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Compulso. Revelio. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herod. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Notice see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Revelio. Depulso. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Accio.
Well, Kadala's being stingy tonight.
It's being stingy?
Kadala, you're being rude.
Oh.
Arresto Momentum.
Ain't giving me no, legendaries that I want.
Oh.
All of them.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Depulso. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Whoops.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Damn it, that's not what I wanted.
Depulso. Accio. 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 Depulso. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Revelio.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to do that one?
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
It's like, this is impossible.
Depulso.
I'm so confused.
Accio.
Ricky Bobby.
Shit.
Not in my pants.
Depulso. Accio. 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 Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Oh, finally.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Okay, we can go down
Revelio.
there a little.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Well, that one was funny.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
I can't brain.
Big same.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
I like I can brain very
Accio.
hard.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
No.
Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso.
Bless you.
Accio.
Thank you. What am I fucking doing wrong here? I don't fucking get it.
Accio.
If I do that, that's gonna go too far over.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here.
Aha, me either.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Depulso.
I don't get
Accio.
it.
Arresto momentum.
That's what I'm trying to fucking figure out is this puzzle. I've not
It
been
don't
this
make
stumped in
no
this game.
sense. Oh, I've been this stumped in this game a million times, and I have.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Need to be.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Get up there.
Okay, we come back. We come back later when brain's working.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Whoops.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
We're gonna have to fucking look this up.
Accio.
It's gonna drive me fucking insane.
Interesting.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Or confusing. I don't know which word I should be using.
Descendo. Flipendo. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Whoops.
Depulso.
Oh, these
Accio.
symbols are very interesting. And also, I'm very far. Can I not climb up there?
Depulso.
Oh shit, dude! I don't understand this one.
Flipendo. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. That's the last of them. Seems I was a map. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Peavesy has a brand new game. Just beware. the
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Acceptable. Acceptable?
Revelio.
Nice. That was a very difficult puzzle I just saw. I'm proud of myself.
Heck yeah.
Now, if only I knew how to solve this other puzzle, but I don't know what these symbols mean.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I bet all of the houses will
Revelio.
Yeah, I have no idea what these
Revelio.
symbols mean.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
I adore decorating for the holidays. Can never have too many fairy lights.
Well, did you find the Hall of Herod?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Okay, I thought I knew what this symbol meant, and I was wrong.
Hannah, I don't think there's a space there for the sneeze plus.
I got it. Boop. Did I not click it? Boop. Is it broken?
Hello,
There it goes.
Samantha.
Oh, no, Hannah
Are
got
you
it.
here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until. Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that.
Bitch, you fell off
Accio.
too.
What the heck? Why is this not working? I'll
Yes!
figure it out later. I am very lost about what to do with this one.
Accio.
How am I to top that? Accio! How am I to top that? That settles it, then.
This is clearly just that I can't freaking see.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
I clearly do not understand these puzzles.
I wish the headmaster would retire.
Okay, well,
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place
my
like this.
solution to everything. Run away and come back later. How I solve all of my puzzles.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
You can't.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. I'll bury you in it. I'm a goblin, not a toy! Mine is playing tricks on me.
Full dead asleep.
Accio. Levioso. Defendo. Confringo.
You've made your last mistake. I don't have time for this. Not quiet enough. Let's get this.
Descendo.
There you are. Oh.
Levioso.
Teach you nothing about you. I won't bet. How nice of you to stop by. No! I won't rest. One less human to worry about. Rather unwise coming back this way. A little moon calf, far from home. Was that your set?
Levioso.
Enough of this nonsense.
It's truly
Defendo.
too slow.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until you're dead. You almost had a lucky shot. Get away. This is almost too easy. Is that it?
Confringo.
Just try.
Expelliarmus.
Pitiful.
Confringo.
Missed me.
Descendo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a
Revelio.
specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
What the fuck is the door?
Revelio.
Whoops, there goes my last mandrake.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Yeah, I don't understand
and
that
this
one
house
still.
belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
I did something.
Defender. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo.
Nice, I got half of the
Lumos.
puzzle solved. That is not enough of the puzzle, though. So...
Confringo.
Son of a bitch.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
Well, that wasn't the
Ominous
answer. I don't know what the
Lord.
fucking answer is.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Okay, never mind. That's the answer.
You got
I
it?
know exactly what the fucking answer is.
Mhm.
So dumb. One of those stupid puzzles.
Sometimes you just overthink things that are simple and then it just makes no sense.
Why would the door lead us here?
Dude, I wish that was the case. I wish this
So-
wasn't just super convoluted out of fucking nowhere and I have to, like, take 8 jumps of logic to understand what the hell's going on, because that's what really the answer is. Where's the shadows? I need you, shadows.
Why hide a triptych here? Revelio!
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Coming in from this
Anything
way, I
helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A
Let's
keeper
go for
lived in
one.
that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous.
It is.
Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently,
Right?
Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did
Seems so
not.
much easier when you just take fucking
Sounds worth
pictures
looking
of shit
into.
and
Any
able to
idea where
reference
in the
them.
castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Depulso!
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Oh, there it is. Oops.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
The more I play this game, the more I realize that it's just a not as good tunic.
My dear Biscuit.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back,
Like, I
but
like what it
was no
does in
match
some of
for
the
them.
puzzles,
I'm
but
sorry about your
I
mooncalf,
feel like Tunic was
Mr.
so much more fun to
Garnuff.
solve than this.
Just Garnuff.
I need to play
I'm only
Tunic
one
still.
goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against
It
a
is,
pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor
fantastic game.
Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I've not heard one bad thing about it.
Why do you suppose
I
the
don't
poachers
think
took
you will.
Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about
Sure, put it up
gardening.
there.
Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted, and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnuff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just as... I don't suppose...
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it, and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some Thunderbrew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Levioso!
Also.
Revelio.
I swear to God, I tried that solution like 4 times and it didn't work. I mean, obviously I didn't. But, like, come on.
Arrest the moment. Now, I'm only trying to help. Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Confringo! Levioso! Defendo! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
I saw hoof prints in the forest.
Is that you, Rory?
Confringo! That goblin helm! I'll watch the light.
Arresto momentum.
It's the student who released the tread. You're not going to like this.
Incendio!
Levioso! Ends here.
Confringo!
Defendo! Levioso!
Look like you're crying.
Reducto!
Really enjoying the view, but I'd like to be put down.
Damn it. Fuck.
Accio!
Somebody paid attention in defense against the dark arts class. How does that?
Reducto!
Come on, man. Fucking blast the fuck out of them. Thank you, Jesus.
Levioso! Defend.
Not so tough now, that's just
Defendo!
Incendio!
Plan to make you feel a burning sensation.
Reducto! Did I hurt you?
Rookwards
Confringo!
don't go down easy!
I'll bet that one.
Confringo! Protego!
Levioso!
No one.
Accio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Defendo! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Defendo! Confringo! One less poacher in the wizarding world. Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this.
That's a dumb puzzle. I mean, I solved it, but it was a dumb puzzle.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Revelio.
I'm perplexed about this puzzle. Perplexed, I say.
Finally rule over wizards.
Wait, Bart, can you just come into my world real quick and class Alohomora for me so I can get through this door?
Just, yeah, I'll open it for you.
Real quick. Real quick. Appreciate it. That's across the river. Okay.
Why is it nighttime? I just fucking passed time to get out of nighttime.
Ooh.
There we go. I can fucking see.
I see. Back here. Where I still don't know what these symbols mean.
Revelio. Revelio.
Incendio! Second!
Levioso.
My bite. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Elgin.
Say you're hard to hit, but that won't stop me. You've put quite a few of my friends in the ground, and I shan't forget that.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean, you know. Arresto momentum. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? There. I'm not going to hurt you. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort...
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
This game's dumb.
Excuse me, Madam.
I looked up the
Navarro.
rules for the
Bella
puzzle so I
Navarro.
could do them.
May I help you?
What is it you
I'm
sell,
tired of not
Madam
knowing the
Navarro?
rules.
Potion ingredients, mostly. There's a tidy bit of profit to be made from the most unassuming things. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yes.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
How do you collect the items you sell?
Some I collect myself from out there in the countryside, and some I buy wholesale from all over the wizarding world.
Have you lived in Cragcroft all of your life?
No, I was born here, but moved to Siena, Italy decades ago. I only just returned. There was nothing left for me there, and I needed, a change of scenery.
I hear a dugbog near here has been acting strangely. Have you ever seen it?
I have seen it, but wisely stayed away. I prefer not to tangle with the unpredictable forces of nature if I can help it.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely. Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of...
Is everything all right, Madam?
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront
Yeah.
Selwyn. But
Only
I'm offering a nice
chickens.
bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
Selwyn has been taken care of.
Oh my god.
You defeated Selwyn.
I already killed this guy
Beard.
before I even got the
Student
quest.
took down one of Rookwood's top
funny.
filth. Then I suppose this bounty is
Random
yours.
things that come into my brain.
Well deserved.
It's just-
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Gonna get ready for bed, so I'll be lurking the rest of the stream. Okay, Hannah, I love you too. Enjoy the lurk.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Must have snuck in after I fell asleep.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place. Resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit?
I am.
It could be
now
anyone.
very
Thanks
lost.
to that Rookwood louse, we're
Every
inundated
time I
with
think I
all
understand how to
manner
do a
of
puzzle,
criminal.
the game
I
just
wanted
kicks
to
me.
believe
It's
it
like,
was
you don't
any
understand
one
how
of
to
them,
do it.
except
Shut up, BJ.
Catherine.
You
Shut up.
thought
But
you
she
knew.
was the only one who knew where the
It
heirloom
don't be the
was
way you
hidden,
do.
and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night.
Oh, I'm just an
Coward.
idiot.
Long past your bedtime.
Never mind. It works exactly how it should have worked. I just don't understand.
What do you have for
basic
sale?
life.
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Thank you for your patronage. Afraid you'll need deeper pockets for that. Glad you were able to stop by.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track.
There
It
we
looks as if the
go.
thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a wait. What's that? Aha! There! Ah! You won't get away with that. I
Accio.
should have been your death.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Depulso. Revelio.
Oh, I can't count. That's the issue.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
That's not
Who
it.
is it? Well, something made a sound. We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
There? Hello? What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone. know I heard something that time.
Why, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean this. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week. Wait a moment. Hello?
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? That student defeated our encampment.
Ringo!
Run, Rockwell, is that the best you can do? When are you going to give up?
Defender!
No!
I will make you.
Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Defender!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Levioso!
You
Accio! Confringo! Defender! Revelio! A Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Arresto momentum. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I'm sorry, Mr. Haggerty. I wish I could say that I had.
It was too much to hope for anyway. I appreciate what you did uncover. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. Glad I'll be able to look my neighbours in the eye. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What's...
Actually, perhaps... I'd like to ask you about changing the... Actually... Revelio.
What are you up to now?
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a ally and friend.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Confringo! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargaze.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
Lumos!
Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I
Revelio.
expected.
Revelio.
Clever.
Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation
Okay,
should appear
that
near
time
the
my
center
brain
of
was
your
just
view.
way overthinking that puzzle. That one's on me.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them.
Oh my god, it's 11.
This is only the beginning.
What the hell?
You will find more tables
This is
like
what
this
happens when I
one
sit
throughout the grounds and forest,
fucking stuck on
all
one puzzle.
beckoning to be discovered by
Oh,
a worthy
damn it.
astronomer. And if I have ever seen one,
Breaking
it's
my
you.
mind.
Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway,
Okay, lunch
glad our
Diablo
adventure
tomorrow?
was a success.
Yes.
I will see you soon.
Okay, I'll take my break whenever you guys are playing, so I'll get a good hour with you.
Okay, I'll let you know when.
Sounds like a plan. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Revelio. 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 An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
All right, I need to end stream. So, settings, save, and then we are gonna go send out a raid to Zam. All right, guys. Raid. So this is Zam. All right, guys. Tomorrow afternoon will be some what do you call it? Some Diablo in the afternoon, and then in the evening, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye bye.